Hi, it's Todd Newton, and one of the things that I'm most proud of about this Toddcast, the host with the most Toddcast, is that it is just open, honest storytelling and conversation. That's what it's always been, going on 9 years now. That's what it will always be. Same goes for my books, The Host with the Most, Tales of a Tattooed Television Personality, and Life in the Bonus Round, which was named Best Autobiography at the Beverly Hills Book Awards. Both of my books are available right now on Amazon and on the homepage of toddnewtononline.com. I'm so proud of these books. Would love to share them with you. I think you'll enjoy them, and 100% of the proceeds, every penny, goes directly to the Michael J. Fox Foundation for Parkinson's disease research. So I hope that you will order your copy of The Host with the Most and Life in the Bonus Round today on the homepage of toddnewtononline.com, toddnewtononline.com.
Welcome to the Host with the Most Toddcast. And now, direct from the Razzle Dazzle Studios, here's the tan, tattooed connoisseur of conversation, Todd Newton.
And I thank you for being a subscriber. Joined as always by Maria Todd. We're discussing today online learning versus in-person learning. Sitting in a sweatbox for 7 or 8 hours a day, not retaining any information. After the pandemic a few years ago, parents had the option. Kids could learn online at their own pace, retain the info. My daughter did it, loved it, and finished high school that way. And when they started letting kids back in on campus, it was really tough for these kids because now, remember, they had to wear masks and they had to walk in single file lines on either side of the hallways, 6 feet apart, every third locker. It was really tough on them, you know. And
yeah, because kids want to be together.
Kids want to be together, and I agree. They need socialization to a degree, of course. But a lot of my daughter's friends, and my daughter too, have chosen online learning now in their senior year for a couple of reasons. Number one, they only, instead of going to class 7 hours a day, 7 different classes and having to, compartmentalize what they learn, they do 2 courses for 6 weeks, and then they switch to another 2 courses. So they're focused on 2 courses only. And
that's good, actually.
They absorb the information better. And they're and they work at their own pace. So my daughter gets up early and she works out and she knocks out her schoolwork and she's done, Maria, by 10 a.m. And so if you want to talk socialization, she can go have lunch with her friends, hang out at a friend's house, lay by the pool, but it gives her more time to work and earn money, which I think is much more valuable than learning trigonometry, how to be a productive member of society, how to contribute, how to pay your taxes, how to budget. These are valuable things, much more valuable than, a lot of the nonsense that they have jammed down their throats, don't you think?
I think it's good for people that are self-motivated.
Yeah.
I don't think everybody can do that because I've had some children that are the kind you have to drag out of bed, make them put their clothes on, shove their breakfast at them, pull them into the car, push them out in front of the school, glare at them until they walk inside.
Yeah. Well, I highly recommend parents look into this. If, like Maria said, if your kids are self-motivated enough, and that's another good thing to instill upon them very early in high school. Be a go-getter, be a grinder, be an ass kicker. And my daughter's GPA has skyrocketed, which is good because we're starting to think colleges now, and you want a much...
Well, she's got control over all of that, so it makes a difference.
Yeah.
If you've got a kid that, they're focused on, I want to get out of school, I want to do something, blah, blah, blah. They've got stuff kind of planned out in their mind.
Right.
Definitely this is the way to go.
And it's free.
Because all you're doing is holding them back in regular school.
Yeah, this online learning is free, too. Something to look into. I don't know, one parent to another. Check it out. It might be good for your kid, too.
Let's get back to the talk that will keep you talking. This is the Host with the Most Toddcast with Todd Newton.
Say that again, because that is brilliant, and I didn't get our microphones turned on in time. What do you miss?
Let me let me preface this. We were talking off air about different things about school and being a teenager.
Yeah.
Oh boy, that doesn't sound good. But anyway, what I said was I miss bar matches.
Yeah.
I miss when you go to a bar or restaurant, they give you matches with the logo and the name of the bar or the restaurant. I wasn't a big smoker, but I always took the matches in case I got too messed up, and then the next morning I could see where I went.
Yeah, yeah. Well, what led to that was we were saying when we were in high school, and you had a party at your parents' house, you had to make sure there weren't cigarette butts in the plants and stuff. And I'm like, wait a minute, they don't smoke cigarettes anymore. Now it's vape pens and cartridges and all that stuff that you're looking for.
They don't need bar mattresses. Bar matches anymore. Mattresses.
I'll tell you what, when I used to go to the clubs or work in clubs, I used to there was nothing more alluring to me or more captivating. I don't know if it was the thrill of the hunt or the pursuit or what it was, but when a woman would write her phone number on a cocktail napkin or on a matchbook.
Oh, bar stationery.
And now, the people that go to clubs today, they'll never experience a guy, a 21, 22-year-old guy. Like my son will never have the thrill of a woman putting her phone number on a napkin and then folding it and then putting her lipstick on it. Oh, my God, was that heaven to me. Now it's just now they just slide DMs, they just hit you up on Instagram. But oh my God,
or you just tap your phone against somebody's phone and you get their information.
Yeah, the bump thing. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What were you gonna say? You remember what?
I still remember to this day, like being so happy about me and some girlfriends. Of course, you always go out with a big bunch of girlfriends, and we were leaving, and my one girlfriend liked this guy. I said, "What's your number again?" I wrote her name on the napkin in my lipstick and stuff. Put the kiss on it, folded up, and as we were walking out, I dropped the napkin on the guy's table.
Oh, so you did the lipstick move too?
Oh, of course.
Oh,
everybody did that move.
That was,
and I'm like, I don't know if I ever called, but just dropping it on the table and walking off, like I'm so cool.
Because you could look at it the next day, and at least for me, I would look at that phone number, that napkin, that matchbook the next day. And I would remember the rush I would get, like seeing the girl across the dance floor and locking eyes and connecting. And, oh, man, was that something. Ooh,
and then who's going to approach who and what are you going to say? And
always me and man. Always too quickly. Always too quickly. Like, what was that rule? They used to say, wait 2 or 3 days. No, not me. If I'm calling you while I'm eating my Frosted Flakes, you're lucky if,
right.
It's like that. Remember that movie Swingers with Vince Vaughn and Jon Favreau?
You're so money, baby.
Yeah, but remember when Jon Favreau calls that girl like 20 times in a row because he keeps getting cut off by her
answer machine? An answer machine. What's that?
Yeah. And then finally, like on the 20th call, she picks up. She's like, "Don't ever call me again." All of his messages were like, it's me again. Sorry, I forgot to tell you that I will be out of town. Beep. And he's like, hi, I think I got cut off. Anyway, I'm going to be gone until Thursday. And if you beep, and then, he just keeps calling.
You felt so bad for that guy. Like, stop calling. Like, you're in the theater telling him, stop calling.
Oh, man. Hey, what's your best? This is, I would love to get these. Send us an email at toddnewtonmorningshow.com. What's your best bar pickup story? The most romantic, the most devastating. What's happened? Have you ever fallen in love under a disco ball? Please let us know. Gotta know. Send us an email. The link is at toddnewtononline.com. toddnewtononline.com. Thanks for hanging with us. Get out there, do what you do. Make it a great day.
Thank you for keeping the art of conversation alive. For more Todd, visit toddnewtononline.com. And don't forget to rate and review the show today. The Host with the Most Toddcast is produced by the Host with the Most, LLC. All rights reserved.